Predators stalk African wild dog pups. Food is scarce and danger looms. Their courage burns fierce as they battle to save their young. Can they overcome the odds? Join us to witness their fight for survival. Fast, intelligent, and one of the most cooperative predators in the wild. The African wild dog is one of the most species on the planet. With its wild, brightly colored coat, it is not only impressive in appearance, but also in its extremely effective hunting tactics. Now, their fight is not just about hunting, it is also about protecting the next generation. A female leader has just given birth. And the tiny, patchy creatures, still blind, are completely dependent on the care of the pack. But in the wild, nothing is guaranteed. When the sun goes down, darkness brings with it fearsome predators. Hyenas, leopards, even lions, who are hungry for defenseless young prey. And the wild dogs will have to fight to the death to protect their young. In the wild animal world, few species have such a strong social structure and such a strong spirit of cooperation as the African wild dog. They are not only fierce hunters, but also masters of pack cohesion. A wild dog pack usually consists of 6 to 20 individuals, operating according to a clear hierarchy. The alpha pair is the only pair with reproductive rights, while the remaining members act as devoted nannies, bringing food back and caring for the puppies as if they were their own. This is especially evident in the way they raise their young. Not only the biological parents, but all members of the pack are responsible for raising the next generation. When an adult returns from a hunt, it does not eat immediately. But instead, swallows the food into its stomach and regurgitates it to share with the young and individuals who are unable to participate in the hunt. This behavior ensures that more than 80% of puppies in the pack have a chance of surviving their early stages. a much higher rate than other predators such as lions or leopards. African wild dogs are also one of the few animals with a highly communal hunting and food-sharing strategy. Their hunting success rate is more than 80%, far exceeding the 30% of lions or 50% of leopards. They not only hunt in groups, but also use sound signals to coordinate their formation, leaving their prey with almost no way to escape. As the sun sets, the pack of African wild dogs stirs. A few adults split off for the night hunt, while others remain behind, standing guard at the den entrance. Their sharp eyes scan for threats, ensuring the safety of the young. This teamwork extends beyond hunting. At least 2 to 3 individuals stay back to defend the cubs from predators like hyenas. Leopards, and especially lions, enemies that could wipe out an entire pack given the chance. The African wild dog is currently listed as critically endangered by the IUCN. With a population of only about 6,000 individuals remaining in the wild. However, thanks to their extraordinary cooperative instincts and strong team spirit, this predator continues to survive. Becoming a living testament to the power of cohesion in the wild animal documentary. The sun was high in the sky, casting golden light over the African savanna. The well-organized pack of African wild dogs had left their dens to hunt in the heat of the day. The strong adults dashed off across the plains, leaving behind their cubs and a few adults to guard them. But in the tall grass, cunning eyes were watching the pups' every move. Danger was lurking, waiting for the right moment to attack. From a distance, a pack of 7 to 10 spotted hyenas closed in. Drawn by the scent of vulnerable wild dog cubs. Their sharp teeth gleamed as they advanced, sensing an easy kill. Though often seen as scavengers, hyenas are also skilled hunters, and with the wild dog pack divided, they seized their chance. The few adult dogs left behind reacted instantly, forming a defensive line and emitting sharp warning calls across the plains. Despite being outnumbered, they relied on speed, agility, and constant movement to outmaneuver the hyenas. With top speeds of 41 mph, far faster than their attackers, they dictated the pace of the battle, refusing to back down. The air was thick with tension as wild dogs and hyenas clashed. Their sharp squeals and eerie laughter blending into a chaotic symphony. A wild dog struck first, biting a hyena's leg and forcing it back, while two others flanked the enemy, disrupting their formation. Though hyenas possess bone-crushing jaws, they hesitated, unwilling to waste energy on an uncertain fight. Then, the battlefield shifted. A lone male lion loomed in the distance, drawn by the commotion. Three times the size of a wild dog, he was the true apex predator. Sensing the greater threat, the wild dog swiftly changed tactics, allowing the hyenas an escape route. The fight was over, but survival demanded constant vigilance. After a few tense minutes, the hyenas also realized that the situation had changed. The battle ended, but not without casualties. One wild dog was wounded in the shoulder, blood dripping onto the dry ground. Another staggered from a bite to the leg. Although they had protected their cubs, the price they paid was injuries and exhaustion. Even in daylight, the glowing eyes of predators remained vigilant. The wild dogs may have won this battle, but they knew that in the wild, the threat never ended. The sun rose, casting golden light over the African savanna and stirring life into motion. Hidden among the bushes, a pack of African wild dogs emerged. Their sharp eyes scanning the land. Unlike leopards that rely on power, or lions that ambush in groups, wild dogs use relentless pursuit. Capable of maintaining speeds over long distances, they gradually exhaust their prey before striking the final blow. This endurance-based strategy makes them one of nature's most efficient hunters. thriving in the vast open plains of Africa. A faint rustling at the field's edge goes unnoticed by a lone wildebeest. Nearby, a pack of wild dogs springs into action, moving in perfect coordination. They fan out, expertly cornering their prey. Rather than attacking immediately, they rely on endurance. Knowing the wildebeest can reach 55 mash, the lead dogs force it to sprint while others rotate in pursuit, keeping the chase relentless. Within 5 minutes, exhaustion sets in. An adult seizes the moment, delivering a precise throat bite, ending the hunt instantly. As the wildebeest falls, the pack feeds in order, without conflict. Some eat while others stand guard, watching for hyenas or lions eager to steal their hard-earned meal. However, the most unique thing about the hunting strategy of wild dogs lies not only in how they bring down their prey, but also in how they share their food.
Oh no, I don't have to.
This is one of the rare behaviors in the animal world, demonstrating the solidarity and high spirit of cooperation of this species. The African savanna, once lush, now bakes under the scorching sun. Water sources vanish, forcing a pack of African wild dogs to search desperately for survival. Climate change has extended dry seasons and reduced rainfall by up to 40% in recent decades. Shrinking vegetation and herbivore populations. With less prey, wild dogs must travel farther, exhausting themselves and facing starvation. Extreme heat waves only worsen their struggle, making endurance hunting even more difficult. Yet, their resilience lies in solidarity. When a dog is wounded, the pack stays by its side, tending to its injuries. Though fewer than 6,000 remain in the wild, their unity keeps them from extinction. Together, they continue their journey, facing an uncertain future, but never alone. A group of wildlife researchers silently cross the African savanna. Their eyes on a GPS monitor showing the coordinates of a pack of wild dogs. In the sky, A drone hovers, capturing images of these elite predators moving across the vast landscape. Modern technology is becoming an important tool in protecting this endangered species. With fewer than 6,000 individuals left in the wild, African wild dogs are facing extinction due to habitat loss and conflict with humans. To protect the species, large reserves such as Okavango Delta, Botswana, Serengeti, Tanzania, and Kruger, South Africa, have established ecological corridors, allowing the dogs to move safely without encountering traps, poisons, or highways, increasing their chances of survival. Organizations such as WWF, AWF, and Painted Dog Conservation have also implemented many conservation programs. From expanding reserves, raising awareness, to supporting people to live peacefully with wild dogs through livestock fences and ecotourism. Some projects use GPS collars to track dogs, helping to warn of danger and saving hundreds of individuals. These images are a ray of hope for the future of the African wild dog. Although there are still many challenges ahead, with the efforts of conservationists, international organizations, and local communities, this master predator still has a chance to survive. And as dusk falls over the prairie, the distinctive barks of wild dogs echo. Signaling that they are still here, fighting and continuing to survive. The sun is slowly setting behind the horizon, dyeing the vast grasslands golden. A wild dog runs around, playfully chasing its shadow across the cracked ground. It still doesn't understand the dangers out there, because at the moment, it is safe in the protective arms of its pack. But will there be a future for it and its kind? That depends on us. African wild dogs, true warriors of nature. But to protect this species, we need to act. Support wildlife conservation organizations, raise awareness, and together ensure that the calls of wild dogs continue to echo across the African savanna. If you love stories about wild animal documentary, please like, subscribe, and turn on notifications to discover more wonders of nature with us.